really upped in this game. So yeah, I'm pretty excited. Are you excited?
Yes. And you came season 2. Have you watched season 1?
Yes, of course. I'm a very big fan of season 1.
How excited?
Very excited, very thrilled. This is going to mark my OTT debut, and I don't think I could have asked for a better team. I could have asked for anything better, to be honest, because it's been absolutely fantastic. I love that all my co-actors are so amazing, so talented. They've all done a splendid job. I'm working with some of the best creators in the country. I'm working with Karan, with Netflix. I'm a huge fan of Netflix. I think they have some of the best content.
Tell us about your role. क्योंकि teaser से ज़्यादा कुछ पता नहीं चल रहा आपके रोल के बारे में.
मैं ज़्यादा कुछ तो नहीं बता पाऊँगी because I think that's the intrigue behind it. But अगर मुझे थोड़ा बहुत बताना हुआ तो मेरे किरदार का नाम है आलिया ओबेरॉय. Me and my family, we are new to Rana Naidu and that world, but we are bringing our own world into the world of Rana Naidu. As far as Alia Oberoi is concerned, she's unapologetic. She's cutthroat, extremely cutthroat. She's very ambitious. And yeah, I think that's a little bit about her.
And Karan sir, Rana Naidu, one of the seasons when I watched, that complexity which you create in an action genre in your previous projects as well. What inspires you, sir? एक action को हमने बॉलीवुड में देखा है, एक simple चलता है, hero is powerful, he doesn't have that much dilemmas. But आपकी सीरीज देखते हैं तो ऐसा लगता है, okay, actor की भी layers हैं, villain की भी layers हैं, villain की family, everyone has layers. What inspires you to go so deep and so layering of the character?
एक्शन तो मज़ा लेने के लिए, राइट? लेकिन हम जो कहानी कह रहे हैं और जो बता रहे हैं वो रियली एक ड्रामा है. और जो भी जिस चीज़ पे भी मैं काम करता हूँ उसमें आई ट्राई टू बिल्ड ऑन द लाइक अ लार्ज कास्ट और उनके बीच जो रिलेशनशिप्स हैं उनको कितना हम डीपली एक्सप्लोर कर सकते हैं, उसी से ड्रामा आती है. एंड आउट ऑफ दैट, लाइक इफ यू कैन यूज द जॉनर ऑफ एक्शन टू take it to the extreme, that's what I try to do. But वो core जो thought है वो हमारा, it's always about how do we dig deep into relationships.
So do you credit yourself in evolving the all action genre in India?
No, but definitely I think platforms like Netflix gives us a lot of opportunity because of the long format to explore things in a way, and I really enjoy telling a longer story.
And sir, you broke out to fame in Bahubali. उससे एक चीज हम लोगों को पता चली कि हम लोग देखते थे हीरो स्ट्रॉन्ग होता है, लेकिन when you came as a villain and we were like, okay, इसको मारने वाला हीरो कौन आएगा? So we have changed from Bahubali. You have changed with your character. The notion around negative character, a villain, it should be powerful, enough powerful कि इंसान को देख के लगे okay, we need a powerful hero as well. So changing this narrative in the India, how much do you credit yourself for that?
I think we should credit Rajamouli for that.
He's always there.
Who's created a character that's so big and large, and I think any large fairy tale folk story that you have to tell comes with a villain that's mega and powerful. Whether it's science fiction like Star Wars where you have Darth Vader, or if it's the Bahubali series that you have the Ballad, but still you need, I mean, a Ram needs a Ravan, a Batman needs a Joker. So I think that's what it means, and I feel like India is taken to doing that now much more fantastic. There are always actors who hit the negative chord and have done well. Like, take example for the early career of Mr. Sanjay Dutt. Whether it's the Khalnayaks, the Vastavs of the world, there was a certain energy and aura about a character that was negative. So I think the narrative has been there, it just became much larger with Bahubali.
So that's the thought process when you did 5 years of training for the Bahubali.
At that point, we had no thought process actually. We were like, okay, we're making the biggest war film ever, and then we just kept going. So we didn't know much.
इनसे पूछे कितना दिन इन्होंने शूट किया है बाहुबली?
Like close to 500 days.
500 days of Rana.
500 days of.
No, the film shot for a much longer period of time. For us, we shot for like
Yeah.
100 days more than I did. But yeah.
And it was such a great character what it is.
Thank you.
Are we gonna see something in this as well?
मतलब इस सेकंड सीजन में काफ़ी हद तक एक्शन बढ़ा है और पहले सीजन में राना एक फिक्सर दूसरे के प्रॉब्लम्स सॉल्व कर रहा था, लेकिन अभी इस सीज़न में वो खुद के फैमिली का और खुद का प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करने की ट्राई कर रहा है, लेकिन वो बाहर से काफ़ी और एलिमेंट्स आ गए हैं, जैसे ओबरॉय फैमिली है और एक अर्जुन रामपाल का जो किरदार है रॉफ, वो अंडरवर्ल्ड से निकल के आता है, उनका एक पुराना कुछ रिश्ता है और अनफिनिश्ड बिजनेस है। सो काफ़ी तरफ से प्रेशर है राणा नायडू के कैरेक्टर पर, एंड इट्स अबाउट हाउ ही सॉल्व्स दैट वन थिंग essentially.
And sir, आपका role in the movie is officer. So in your real life, कभी आपको अगर बहुत problems होती है, so who is the go-to person? You only.
Yeah.
And sir, we have also seen कि before, please correct me if I'm wrong. Before the debut, you started Spirit Media.
That was my first job, yes.
Yeah.
I
So
started visual effects.
in the VFX, those are past.
Yes.
Yeah. The time now we have seen the VFX animation up. Now they are winning good. They are going global. But in 2005 in India,
It's true. Early in the day, yeah.
2005, you before even going in industry, you started a Spirit Media, which eventually went for all we imagine as live को fan distribute भी किया. What is this vision, sir? And what are you looking for in the Bollywood? Where do you see the Bollywood in like coming years? Because
See, to me, cinema is one. Language never mattered to me when I was watching it as a child. So growing up and working in it also, it didn't matter which language it was from. And I feel there's a voice to all kinds of stories. And that I was like the first film that we made at Spirit Media was an art house film called Belly Full of Dreams. And art house didn't have any other way to release. And I feel like now, since I got a little bit more popular, I can advocate for sub cinema. So that was why All We Imagine is
and so one last question, if you allow me.
Sure.
So people often say कि Rana sir came from a good family, good prestigious family. So we often think कि एक prestigious film family, how far do you think it can help an actor?
See, when any industry that your family is from, you understand it more than somebody who's not.
Yeah.
How does it help an actor? So ultimately, you have to stand in front of the camera and act. There'll be a lot more opportunity that you get. There will be an ecosystem that you understand. It's like if your family is from chemical industries or sugar factories, you'll understand how a sugar factory works and all the byproducts of sugar. Like that, my mother worked in a film laboratory, so I understood what a film laboratory looks like and how that functions. So my father worked in a studio, so I understood how that functions, and my uncle was an actor. So
Was there any pressure, if ever, to become an actor or you wanted to do something?
Pressure in that sense was always self-inflicted. In some manner, you want to do something which is unique, which is new, that stands out and stands for a long period of time. So yeah, whether it's visual effects, whether it's acting, producing, one and the same for me.
And thank you for being honest, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.